So I want to be able to test out. Are we live? Yeah. So basically, this is a test, but also I want to talk about like how we turn unknown CEOs into well-known experts, what we do, and how we do it. Actually, let me quickly show you some testimonials that I have, so it's easier for you to see that I have actually done this and I know what I'm talking about. So let's just switch over to laptop view right now, and you can see we have Codebender here, you can see we have Soleiman here, you can see we have Sebastian Giorgio here, Patrick Kenny here, Billy Harris here, we have some testimonials as well. I will actually leave link in the description, hopefully, or somewhere where you can see and read it for yourself. But basically, we have done some amazing stuff. We have made CEOs more famous, or we have turned unknown CEOs into known CEOs in our own country as well, because I'm not from an English speaking country. So basically, I know what I'm talking about, and today I just want to show you that this actually works, and this is actually what is the simple thing that we do that always works every time. And I'm currently doing this right now for another CEO in our country. He's a young entrepreneur, and I'm helping with him on his YouTube. So let me quickly check if the audio is okay and it's right, so then we can start looking and watching it, and then yeah, going in. So give me just a sec. Let's see. Yep, the audio is great. Okay, so basically, first things first, we usually have a CEO, and this CEO usually doesn't know how to create content. He has no idea what good content means and how it works, so we just go in without any plans in terms of from his side. Like, he doesn't know exactly what he wants to do, or if he knows what he wants to do, it's great, it's amazing, but usually it's not the best idea, right? So when we look at YouTube usually and content creation nowadays, I don't usually advise people anymore to find amazing YouTube ideas and just sit down and figure out YouTube video ideas and do this for every single video, because then that means that if you create a video today, to next week you have to start over from zero again. You have to figure out, okay, what will I do this week, what will be the next video, what can I talk about which is good for me, good for my company, good for my goals, and good for my personal brand. But that means that in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, what will you talk about, right? What will be the next thing that you can talk about which is not holding you back? Because imagine the other side, and imagine what I advise right now is that you look at TV. Yes, of course, it's not TV time anymore, but TVs did something very well. We had shows that were like a couple hundred episodes or 200 episodes or I don't know, 700 episodes, and people were still watching. And if you look at, like, I don't know, a sitcom, people start in the same house and end up in the same house, and in between there are things happening, but you know that in the actual story there is not a lot of things that will change overall between like tens and 20s of episodes. Small tweaks will happen, sometimes bigger change will happen. But if you look at sitcom overall, it's we start here on this couch, then we do something amazing, or then we do something weird, and then we come back to this couch and everything is back to normal, right? And so this means that they can do 500 episodes, 700 episodes, and any amount of episodes, because it's just the same format, just different content inside. And this is why I tell people to find a good format. And maybe sitcoms not even the best one. If you look at shows like these challenge shows, let's say you saw the shows where they give you a shopping cart in a shopping center, and you have, I don't know, 1 minute to go around with the shopping cart, and whatever you put in the shopping cart, the shop will buy you that stuff. And they can record 1000 episodes of this, and what they have to do is just change the guy. And the guy is changed, like who does the shopping, who actually is running to get himself I don't know, PS5 or anything stupid like that. But you know what I mean. They don't have to figure out, okay, what will we do next week, what will happen next week. They just have to, okay, let's get a new guy for next week. And maybe they think about, oh, but now let's make it that, I don't know, but the whole format doesn't change. If you look at Mr. Beast, who says video ideas are the biggest thing that you have to worry about, and video ideas is everything, which is true. And he also has to think about like ideas, but he has a format. He has a format where you stand in a circle, and the last to leave the circle wins, I don't know, this amount of money. Or the format, other formats he has is, I don't know, he has multiple challenges where you have to beat a professional in each of that sport or something like this. And then you have to think about, okay, what is the challenge that you have to beat, I don't know, Steph Curry in basketball in, but the overall format is the same. This video is like beat the professional type of video, or I don't know, escape and win $1 million. So they have to think about what we do, but the format stays the same. And I know this is for entertainment mainly, but if you look at the screen right now, we can see what I value in every single CEO who we do this with. And basically this is effort, USP, and distribution. So basically not a lot of CEOs have time to put into creating these videos, to really think about. They don't want a media company, they just want content because they know content is valuable and very much needed thing. So that means we have to minimize the effort that we put in, but it doesn't mean that we just put out low quality videos. That means that the same video has to be able to compete with other CEO videos who put hundreds of hours in it or thousands of hours in a video. And this sounds this sounds like, okay, how the fuck do we do that? But this is actually where the USP comes in, because we want to minimize the effort that we put into the video, but that means we have to maximize other things that give us more leverage. Basically, let's say that we want to have, I don't know, we have to spend this amount of energy, like full amount of energy. Let me actually put another color right here so we can see. Let's put it right here and above this, right? So to have, this is like the full bar, and this is our effort. Can I write here? Or I don't know, this is our content quality, let's say. And quality means not just camera quality, but overall like the content quality, right? And so we have to get to this level to get, I don't know, 1,000 views. Actually, let's put 10,000 views here. So this is the line to get 10,000 views. I will actually do the line as well because I'm so fucking great, right? Okay, so we have the line right here. We see that this is what we have to get to 10,000 views. This is the quality that we have to hit to get to 10k views. But as CEOs, we can't really put that good amount of effort into this, so that will reduce our content quality because we can't put effort into it. But then we can look at the other two things that we can do to increase the content quality back to 10,000 views. So another very, very big thing is USP. Every single CEO, every single business owner has some things that other people don't have. And that just comes down to the fact that they have a different road, they have a different, I don't know, journey that they have been on. So basically what we have to do is just really look into these things and find what's different from other people. Let me give you an example. If you are somebody who does business in Spain, but you do it in the language English, so you're speaking English and you're talking to English people and so on, but you do it in Spain, this is a unique thing. This is your own unique selling point because it's different from everybody else. Everybody lives in the United States and does business there, but you live in Spain and you do that there in Spain. So this is something that other people don't have. This is, if you focus on this, then you can increase the content quality, because if somebody goes on YouTube and he can decide if he wants to watch a CEO from America or if he wants to watch a CEO from Spain, if the content is the same, Spain will be more interesting because there are hundreds of others who do the same in USA. So there are these little things or bigger things that give you your USP. It can be only your success as well. If you are so fucking successful, you can just use that. Right, and I will give you more examples as we go on. But the last thing is that we can get a big lever on is distribution, right? So if we can sit down and record one video, and then we can create Instagram videos out of it, then we can create TikTok videos out of it, then we can create more YouTube videos out of it, then we can like hire editors. We don't have to do anything, we just hire editors and they just push our content, they distribute our content like it was paid ads. Then we have a winner content format, because not all format can give us unlimited clips. For a good example for this is podcasts. You can sit down for a 2-hour podcast and get so many fucking clips out of the 2 hours that you don't know what to do with it. Like, you can show it to your parents at Christmas. There are so much content in 2 hours of you talking to a guest and him asking questions and you answering questions and so on. But podcasts are very hard to start right now, to grow right now. Not impossible, but I wouldn't do podcasts like right away. There has to be a really good reason to do a podcast where we can't find another format that is better, because there are a ton of other formats that can be better for us. So we just have to find these 3 things where you don't have to put in a lot of effort. You use all USPs and distribution is good. And this is what I'm doing right now with another CEO in our country. But actually, let me give you an example of what an amazing format looks like. Let me switch back quickly to my camera. Hey, hello. So I can make sure that we are ready to roll. Yeah, so I built this Miro board earlier, but I haven't really used it. So Dave Ramsey, right? Also here, you can find a format that is easy to create, gives you unlimited content. You don't need preparation, but knowledge. That is good as well. So Dave Ramsey is a great example, because his show is that he sits there and people call him and people go there with their problems. They have a problem that they want to solve and Dave Ramsey helps them solve it. He just gives advice to that specific situation, and which means this is simple filming because he just sits there always, the same set. He just gives advice, and the real change is that people call him with different stories. So all content is the same, but no content is the same. And this is very important. If you can understand this, you understand everything. It's the same content. He just sits down and he just talks with guys and girls. But these guys and girls have different stories, which means that the content is different. You can find your own story from somebody else. You can get advice for your own life from somebody else, because somebody else is in the same position as you. But if you give a thought to Dave's perspective, he comes into the studio, sits down with literally no preparation because he can't prepare, he doesn't know what calls he will get, and he just answers phone calls and has them. But this means that he is somebody who people want to call into. Like, people want to call Dave Ramsey and ask for advice. And also, Dave Ramsey has the knowledge to give advice to you. So this is another big problem, that people think that, okay, I will just do the same, I will give advice to people, but why people don't know yet that you can give them advice. They don't know that you are great right off the bat, and that just makes it very hard to really sit down and then start it when you have no actual content, you have no actual pool of people. But at the end of the day, like Dave Ramsey can clip this format for, I don't know, thousands of clips, because he just sits down and then he just answers phone calls, and every single phone call can be an Instagram reel, can be a TikTok clip, can be a YouTube video, an 8-minute YouTube video if it's that long. So stuff like this. Let me give you another example from my own past. I used to make uh, videos where I break down software companies YouTube channel and then see what they are doing right. And if the question is the 100 video test, basically, the question is, can you confidently say that you can create 100 videos without thinking about what will be the next one? And if you think about this one, I blew up Dropbox YouTube channel to prove it's not luck. Basically, I went over, looked at Dropbox YouTube channel, figured out a new YouTube video idea for them, figured out new stuff for them, did new thumbnails and so on. Basically told them how to do it. I can do this for 100 companies. Like, okay, today I did Dropbox, tomorrow I will do Notion or Miro or anything like this. And I made a video like this one as well. How much YouTube paid me for 200,000 subscribers? I can't do 100 videos of this because tomorrow, okay, what do I have? I have some few other channels like this that I can make videos about, but 100 videos from now, what channel will I talk about? Like how much YouTube pay me for X subscribers? This is what will be my next 100 video. Like it's weird. It doesn't make sense. I can't make this work, basically. So this is what you have to focus on to turn unknown CEOs into well-known experts. And it's just that simple, but that means that you have to figure out the format. But when you have the format figured out, you can get to the content quality that you want and you can get the views that you want. You can climb this mountain up. You can get to 10,000 views or anything that you want. But right now, I'm going to be instantly honest. I have a guy, as I said, who I do this for right now, but we still haven't figured out the format. Because if we know what the format is, then it's game over, it's easy. So we want to make sure that the format is great. And he told me, for example, he likes to travel and he likes to make vlogs by traveling. But I told him, like, will you go traveling every week or every month, or what will you do? And of course, he's not doing that. Of course, he's not going to travel, so we have to find something else. And I could say what is the trends right now. I could say what will work right now and what won't work, but I don't want to give away everything that I have for free for you right now, since other people pay me for it. But again, let me show you quickly. We had Codebender. Oops, we have Codebender. He went from 20 to 60k views last month to 250,000 views in the last 28 days. We have Soleiman. He can't hit 10k views on a single video. We worked with him and we hit multiple 120k views on single videos, and these both like led to a lot of business. We have Sebastian Giorgio. You probably know him. He's a living legend in the space. He makes a lot of stuff. He's now quite stopped YouTube because he's focusing on other things. Patrick Kenny, he hit 301,000 views on a video. First video we did together got 14,000 views, and recently we released a 40-minute documentary which is against our format philosophy but we wanted to experiment with it, and it hit 164,000 views. He even left us a testimonial. Billy used to average 400 views a video. First video we did with him got 210,000 views and a lot of new leads, and so on. So I could go all day around what we did and how we did. My own channel as well, my own editing channel that I've done is a format. But yeah, basically this was my test to how the live streaming works on here right now, and if this is good and if I can make good things from this, like turn it into YouTube video. Again, if you think about like how I do this, is distribution. Like I want to turn this into YouTube video so I can post this on YouTube and I can post this on different things. And hopefully later more people will join and actually we will like talk as well, not just me talking to you, but we will talk together and do stuff together. So amazing, thank you, and yeah, have a rest, have a good